What's up, everybody? Welcome to Snail Mail.
Snail Mail.
Thank you.
I was like, what do you want?
That's your cue, sir.
Snail Mail.
How many of these have we done now?
Snail Mail.
Anyways, welcome everybody to Friday's segment of SnailTrail4x4 Podcast. We get to listen to voicemails from you guys. So you guys call in. It goes to a Google Voice number, which I house here on this mobile device. And we get to go through text messages, voicemails, about any topic you guys want to send in, which is kind of fun. We don't know what it is. We don't listen to them beforehand. So you get our genuine reactions and, we kind of make shit up on the spot. So it's fun. It's a good time.
Yep. It is a good time. That's for sure. That one is truth.
It's
the rest of what he said was all a lie.
Okay, fair. All right. Next, first up is a text message.
Oh, okay.
So we're starting on July 6th is where we're at here. So this is currently August 21st. That's gives everybody an idea. This says, oh my God, he's texted before. Okay. It says, this nerd is up to it again. Get him on the podcast. God damn it.
And who is
no name. The nerd.
While I was playing with this setup.
Oh, that's that dude that does all the lockers.
Yeah.
Did the big locker breakdown. Tinkerer's Adventure. So
to make engagement.
So is he talking about lockers again?
I get, yeah, it was another one about eating lockers, I guess, or maybe it was the episode that we've already seen. Tinkerer's Adventures 33. Yeah, I think it's the one we've already seen.
Okay. About
describing the differences between the three lockers, the air, eaten, electric, and the factory electric. So
yeah, cool.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I mean, that'd be cool.
I'll reach out to
his brain. Yeah. Okay. First voicemail up for today.
All right.
Is looks like Richard from Atlanta.
Oh, Richard. I wonder if it's his new segment.
What gets Richard going? All right, here we go.
Jimmy Tyler, starting off that rise. Richard from Atlanta again. It's another day. It's not another call, as in 2 calls in a row. It's another day, so I'm allowed to have another call, I think. This is going to be kind of a different fix that I feel like I'm starting sometimes, or at least contributing to. Listen to 722. Y'all are starting to talk about the Wolfbox, rear view camera, all that kind of thing. I have a question. With 2 upcoming teenagers and driving, you know, everybody wants to, I totally like the Wolfbox product. I don't own it personally. I feel like I'm getting ready to, so I'm going down a rabbit hole here, but in support of Wolfbox, I'm considering getting one of those. So likely I'll use the group buy to do that. If I decide to purchase it on my own, and install it myself. My wife is wanting one for her JK, and the reason is we don't have a large enough tire on the tire carrier blocking her vision, but I do have these, I don't really know what they're called, but there's bags that are latched around the back of the roll cage in the JK, and it's a JK, you know, it's a 4-door. And they kind of go in kind of that where the roll bar, the factory roll bar kind of comes down, where they kind of fill that triangular hole. And I keep things in there, like that's where my air up tools, air down tools. I have a couple, you know, hatchets and, you know, some gloves and some water bottles, you know, just stuff like that, right, in support of being off-road in the Jeep. That's kind of where I store stuff. It's up out of the way. But the disadvantage is that if you were to, like, turn around as you're backing up, like, hey, I'm going to put my hand on the headrest and literally pivot my head back to look while backing up, you can't see through those, obviously. And her comment in the past is like, can you just take those down, at least while, you know, we're not, you know, off-road or going on an off-road trip. And the fasteners for them aren't really, they're just a plastic snap buckle, so I don't like messing with them. I just leave them hanging up. But that aside, she's really wanting a backup camera, partially because we had, you know, we've driven several JLs on the west side of Phoenix and all that stuff, which is another story I need to call in about later. And she likes having that, you know, put it in reverse and boom, there's a vision of something. She doesn't own any vehicle that has a reverse, you know, camera on it. So, I'm going to be upgrading her to that. And I'm here at 3 minutes.
Bye.
Still had 24 seconds left. All right. He called back. Let me see if it was immediate.
All right, let's just keep going.
Keep going. All right, here we go.
Feel like you didn't get to the point.
It's Richard again. I'm sorry. I keep talking shit about losing multiple calls, and here I am.
Shame.
Anyway, my main topic was about this mirrors, just mirrors in general in vehicles. I find that people are becoming more and more dependent upon rear view cameras instead of being. I mean, I think they're great. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you have one of my Super Duty, all the stuff, factory stuff. But kids nowadays, as I left the voicemail about earbuds and things like that, and social awareness, and when you're outside being able to hear things and all that stuff. But teaching people about mirrors, I feel like it's becoming almost a lost art, a lost skill. Is like, I'm driving down the road right now in Atlanta, and I'm constantly looking at my mirrors, whether it's my rear view mirror, my side view mirror, kind of scanning through those. I have awareness of what cars are around me. If I need to make a sudden move to the right or left because of a tire issue or something in the road, I know by reaction where to go without worrying about an accident first or creating another problem. But have you guys seen that in people that you ride with or drive with, or like, what's the deal with that? I don't need a backup camera. Again, I'm fully in support of the Wolfbox thing. I'm going to end up contributing to that cause. But I don't need a rear view camera at the back of vehicle up. Is it convenient? Yes. Does it allow me to hook a trailer up more easily by myself? Yes. But do I have the base skill set of just using a vehicle with standard mirrors? Yes. And I feel like I'm running into this with my teenage sons now, is like one of them more than the other. It's like, are we going to put a backup camera on that? No, we're not. No, we're not going to do that. You need to learn to use this first and how that works. Technology is great, but I also feel like it can band-aid a skill set that people need to have. So it's just kind of something I'm thinking about. Again, I'm totally going to end up being a Wolfbox supporter. She's got to have that happy wife, happy life, right? For her Jeep. My Honda has one that pops up on a little screen on the dash. It's nothing that kind of sucks, actually, but so I get it. They're useful, but I use my main rear view mirror over the little screen mirror that pops up in my Honda when I'm backing around. I just don't, I have the skills to back up parallel between spots without using a camera. I don't need fake little lines and shit. So I don't know. I don't want y'all to go down the path of anything bad here, but keep calm.
Define bad.
Yeah. My argument would be is that you can't always use your rearview mirror, especially in an SUV. If you have an SUV and you pack a bunch of shit in there, there's been plenty of times the rearview mirror becomes non-existent, right? The Ford with the Lance on it, there's no rearview mirror in there. There is, but it's not usable for anything. You can't see out the back. I think there's plenty of situations where you just can't see. I've been in like my first gen 4Runner. Dark outside, middle of the night, leaving a hotel at, I think it was 3 or 4 a.m. To go up to the trail. And it's dark outside, and the 4Runner had tinted windows.
Right.
I can't see out my fucking windows in my mirrors, my rearview mirror for backing up, and I kind of backed up into the hotel. And then I was like, I was going really slow. That didn't damage anything, right? So I just left. But like, there's so many, like anything you can do with your mirrors, you can do with the backup camera, but you can do more with a camera, in my opinion.
Yeah, I get that. But I do agree with Richard in a way that it is a crutch to some extent, right? But I think it's an advantage crutch. It's like things, it's better now.
Yeah.
Right? It's better than it's ever been before.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's, and therefore it's like, yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. You need to understand and how to reverse with your side mirrors.
Yep.
But not necessarily your rear view mirror inside the cab.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. I understand that's like, you need to see where you're going when you're backing up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice to have a rear view mirror inside your cab, but sometimes it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got crap in the way. Like your wife is saying, like, if, there's stuff in the way that obscures her, from when she's reversing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm from the era when you had to turn around, you had to pivot your hips, put your hand on the back of the seat next to you, the passenger seat, pull yourself around to look behind you to back up, because then you know where you're going.
Yep.
And and then for me, it's like once I really started using a trailer,
Mhm.
I really started understanding mirrors
Yeah.
and using the mirrors to my advantage.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really until I had a trailer that I leveled up my skill
Mhm.
on the mirrors.
Yeah.
But I feel like a center camera, like as long as let me back up just a hair. I think the thing is a center camera is great.
Mhm.
You still need to use your side mirrors.
I 100% agree with that.
So I think that there's still a level at which you need to understand how to use your side mirrors.
Mhm.
You can't just strictly rely on your review camera.
So are we going to get to a point where you get side cameras instead of side mirrors?
Well, I was going to say that I've ridden in a few trucks now
Uh-huh.
that when you turn the blinker on,
Uh-huh.
a camera comes up
Uh-huh.
and it shows you on your center dash
Mhm.
what is next to you.
Yep.
Instead of you looking in a mirror
Yeah.
to see it. And so at what level are we actually going to get rid of side mirrors
Mhm.
and just have multiple views of the vehicle on your center console?
Do you think getting rid of side mirrors would do more for vehicle efficiency and cutting through the air than different tires?
Yes.
I
I don't know. That's
I
an
don't
interest-
know, right?
I don't know. That's an interesting. I think side mirrors have become very aerodynamic lately, but
not Dodges though. Dodges
yeah,
don't.
not Dodges, not with those, not in moose mode. No,
Moose mode. That's funny.
yeah, and so I think the vast majority of efficiency is due to tires, but
yeah. I was being facetious.
I know,
It's okay.
but I do think that what happens if you lose the cameras?
Yeah, if you lose the camera feed, like the Ford is a great example. The tailgate is not on the Ford. No camera on that entire truck works.
Yeah, I think that's silly.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So that kind of, I'm like, that seems like a safety issue. But like, I don't know. I think when it comes to situational awareness on a highway driving, absolutely be scanning everything at all times. Know where every car is around you, and like for 10 cars in every direction, right? And know where different rates of speed people are going. That 100%. But when it comes to backing up, I think that there's a lot of benefit to rear view cameras over just a rear view mirror. Number one reason that stopped infants and toddlers from getting run over by backing up vehicles is backup cameras.
Oh, it's not the angels singing.
It's not, unfortunately. Yeah. The kids still can't get out of the way of a car in time. That's more for adults, right?
Yeah.
The number one reason why, and that's why a law was passed. I think it was 2009. Every car made after 2009 had to have a backup camera.
Oh,
It
interesting.
was required.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a wider field of view,
Yep.
right? It's taller and wider.
Yep. And so like
than a camera, than a mirror.
Yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to point out. Richard, with your JK and having a Wolfbox on the back of the JK, that blind spot where you have your cargo bags in that triangular spot it would be your C pillar or rear quarter panel area. That blind spot is pretty much gone once you have a Wolfbox. It's really amazing. I still don't understand the physics of it, but you severely decrease your blind spots.
Yeah.
So it's just a larger argument that you can keep those cargo bags there.
Right. Well, it's not just because of the Wolfbox, right? I mean, it's the Wolfbox in combo with your side mirror that almost eliminates that spot. Yeah. So. All right. Yeah. I think we nailed that one.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Richard, call back and tell us how wrong we were.
Right. All right. Next up is Scott from Pine Grove. Let's see what Scott's up to.
Hey, fellas. Scott from Pine Grove here. A couple of days ago, I was on my way to work. There's a Tractor Supply in Petaluma that I stop by and take a leak every once in a while if I have to. But I was looking at the Blackstone area where all the overpriced spatulas and tongs are. And I came across this Hault firefighting spray foam. It's in a 10-ounce can. So this is going in my camping bin. I know, kind of a little bit older topic of fire extinguishers, but it's pretty cool. It says it works on grease, wood, fuels, batteries. textiles, paper, plastic, rubber, flammable liquids, fiberglass, and more. So, and it's pretty small. You know, I bring beers on the trail that are bigger than this, but yeah, it'll be good for around the camp stove and stuff like that. But yeah, if you're in a Tractor Supply or ever near one and you need a small, quick thing, yeah, it'd be good for a backup. It's definitely not going to be my main use of extinguishing fires, but I think it's a good little thing to keep in the camping bin. So I'm probably going to pick up a couple more. Kind of cool. That's all I got. Sorry, Uncle. Jeep suck. So do Land Rovers. Keep calling, guys. Bye.
Thanks, Scott. I think X Power Tank employee, Scott.
Okay. Gotcha.
I found it on Amazon.
Okay.
2 cans, $39.99.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad price. I was going to look into it a little bit more, but they just look like 2 little aerosol cans for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't know
Hault
much about them.
It's a spray foam.
Yeah.
That extinguishes fires, is it essentially? Or?
Must be. I mean, it must work. Yeah. Non-toxic formula, safe around children and pets.
Okay.
Stops all fires. I'm trying to read there was small print on the bottle. Stops all fires. Oh, stop small fires before they become big problems.
Okay. I'd be curious to hear how that works. I'm curious also if it leaves any residues afterwards. Like, if you used it in a fire pit to extinguish a fire at night, are you still going to be able to ignite a new fire in the morning, or is it kind of like leave a bunch of residue there that makes it inhibitive to light a new fire? I don't know.
Yeah. Common fires, grease, consumable metals, combustible, metals,
magnesium. Okay.
batteries, and flammable liquids.
Okay. Cool.
Sounds like everything that the Roush doesn't.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting stuff. Grease, kitchen grease, auto grease, grill fires, lithium ion batteries.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Interesting. I'll put a link to that for everybody in the show notes if you're interested in checking out more of it.
Cool. Sweet. That might be a fun new product that has been brought to the show. So, next up is Rover Don. Donnie Dono. Here we go.
Hello, boys. Your man Rover Don here, and I'm not calling to talk about Toyotas or Rovers, because on your July the 8th episode, you mentioned everybody's favorite menace, Neil the Seal. And Jimmy was unfamiliar with Neil. Now, I'm sure you were like 50 messages deep last time, so God knows how far down this will be like in 27 when this message comes out. But hey, yes, I think, Tyler, you summed it up right. It's Neil's world, and we're just living in it. So Jimmy, obviously by now, has been well updated, and he'll be fully aware of all of Neil's shenanigans. And I wish I could remember it, but I have another one in my IG feed. There's a group of spearfishers who hunt lionfish. I think they're in Florida somewhere. And they have a pet Goliath grouper that swims around with them. He's not a pet. I can't remember the grouper's name, but he just hangs out with them while they're spearfishing for the lionfish. And for some reason, that's the one that's coming up in my feeds all the time these days. I can't explain. I mean, it just doesn't make sense, but there you go. All right. Yes, 2 thumbs up for Neil the Seal and, Toyotas and all that. All right. Talk to you guys later.
Shouldn't it be 2 fins up?
2 fins up for Neil the Seal, or 2 tusks up.
2 tusks, maybe, yeah. Have you seen Jimothy?
Yes. I've been told by a couple people I have to start calling you Jimothy now
really?
on the podcast. Yeah.
That's fine. I don't have a spine
You don't have a spine either?
issue
Oh, okay.
like Jimothy did.
Okay.
Or does. I don't know.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, he called back.
Oh.
So let's see, before we go on, let's see what he said when he called right back.
Okay.
Aha! I remembered. See, as soon as I hung up, I remembered. It's Wilbur. Wilbur, the giant or Goliath grouper. And I don't know the name of the channel. That's irrelevant. But, yeah, you can Google that. He's on the old Instagram. He's got his own T-shirt, because if you're going to have gigantic marine life hanging out with you, why wouldn't you have a T-shirt? Yeah, I'll just leave it with that. Talk to you guys later.
So does that mean I need a T-shirt of you?
Yeah. Everybody should have a T-shirt of me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you hang out with me.
Uh-huh. And I'm a giant marine creature. Kind of.
Maybe.
Kind
Kind of a whale.
Kind of. Hey.
Maybe more a bear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Prefer being a bear over a whale. Let's just say that. All right. Yeah. That's so yeah. Fun things about Neil the Seal. They calculated how much his direct how much it cost and him coming around hanging out in that town in Tasmania. It was about $32,000 was the direct costs. And that was the items he damaged and the security detail and the barricades that they had to chip in, right? To keep him in line.
Yeah.
I don't think that takes into consideration any of the damages to the private vehicles. I think that was the city's direct cost.
Oh yeah.
And then there was indirect costs of having that many tourists come in to see him.
Oh sure.
I'm sure there was profits from the tourists coming in for the local economy. So yeah, I'd be curious to see. I haven't heard any reports of the indirect cost estimates versus benefit of how much economy he brought into the area too. So
it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, it would be. All because of this stupid elephant seal that wants to come in and take down a couple barricades every year.
He's a funny guy.
He is, yeah.
Neil.
Yeah. So anyways, that's Neil the Seal update. Jimothy is a raccoon that is, where does he live?
He's in like Portland or
Portland
Washington or something.
Sounds right.
He's Oregon or Washington. He's up there.
PNW. But it has a spine issue. So it's like this little shortened version.
Yeah.
Compact version of a raccoon.
It has less vertebrae than normal.
Yeah.
So it's like stubby.
Yeah, it's a little stubby raccoon. Super cute and adorable. And
normal
it's figured out how to live.
legs, just shortened spine. So it looks funky.
Yep. So that one has now also captured everybody's hearts.
Looks
sounds
like it should be a Miyazaki creature.
What's that?
The cartoon guy?
Miyazaki
films? Spirited Away?
No.
Tamagotchi's Castle or something like that?
No.
Okay. It's anime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Famous anime though.
Okay.
Like,
all right, cool.
All right.
He does kind of look like a little Pokemon.
Yeah.
So is
yeah, right. Same ballpark.
Yeah. Okay.
Japanese.
Anyway, that's Jimothy. Apparently, there's a new. There's a fish, giant Goliath grouper.
Yeah.
I know what a grouper is. I didn't know what a Goliath grouper is, but apparently its name is Wilbur.
Yeah, Wilbur.
So
nice.
Yep.
Good name.
Yeah.
I caught a hornworm the other day in our garden. A tomato.
Oh, okay.
Tomato worm, tomato caterpillar worm thing. And I brought it in the house to show the assistant and mini assistant saying, hey, look what I found. Like, we need to keep our eyes out. Our tomato plants are going to be gone if we find too many of these things.
Yeah.
And the mini assistant named it George and wanted to keep it.
Okay.
I said, nope, it's going on the new roof.
Yeah. There you go.
A bird will find it a new home.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, we caught a mouse in my house and I brought it down to the warehouse.
Oh, yeah?
As a present for the employees and they kept it as a pet.
Oh, is that the one? I thought they found that here.
No, it was found at my house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Doesn't make sense then,
Nope.
but okay.
All right. So next up.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nick from Montana.
Hey, Nicholas. Haven't heard from you in a while.
Here we go.
What's up, Dingleberries? It's Nick. I am about to rage about math stuff, mostly against the metric system. So we talked about base 60, and base 12. So base 12 is where we get our like feet and miles and all that kind of stuff. And it is really good at like, why is a mile 5,280 feet? And that comes from the Roman measurement of mille something or other, whatever it is. and that is 1,000 paces. So the average distance of an average person's pace, so from the time your right heel leaves the ground to the time it strikes the ground next, is about 5 feet. And so that turns into 5,000 feet. But we needed to accommodate things like the furlong, which is 660 feet, and that was used in Old England at the time. And that referred to like the length of a field that an ox could plow or create a furrow without resting. So that came out to about 660 feet. So then when we add 280 to it, we get this really clean, easily divisible number of 5,280. So it goes whatever. Okay. 660 a furlong. There's 8 furlongs in a mile. And that translates over to acres. I forget the acreage measurement. That's besides the point. When it comes to just temperature between Fahrenheit and Celsius, he actually Fahrenheit based it off of the human body temperature around 96. And so and it's also the base 2 system. So, and it also just coincidentally, it seems to be the smallest measurement that human beings can reliably detect the change in the temperature. So like, that's why we can tell a difference when you walk in the house and your Greek wife has decided to turn it into a lizard den, and you go, why is the thermostat set at 78? And she's just basking. So 96 to 32 is 2 to the 6th, right? 64. And then 32 is 2 to the 5th. Yeah. So anyway, 2, 3, and 5 are all great. But
did he call right back?
Metric is still better. He did call right back.
I wonder if he took his pills that morning.
He went off meds.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Got cut off. I swore I wouldn't do this again. But here we are. So the metric system sucks at defining a third, and there's no way to reliably show that. Whereas the imperial system is very easily divisible into 3s, 2s, and between those, when you get out to the base 60, then you get to 5s. That's all I've got. Oh, also, like, temperature-wise, it kind of tells, like, it's a number that we can relate to far easier. We don't have to use negative numbers or fucking decimal points. So when you're going to metric countries and you have to figure out, like, what do I set 19.6 fucking degrees? Like, what? That's a meaningless fucking made up number. It was all thought up by the French during the French Revolution. They tried to rebuke all this shit. Shockingly, the French fucked it up and made life way harder for everybody. So the only thing that sucks more than that happens to be Texas. So love you, proud of you. Talk to you later.
Okay. There you go.
So what they should have done is they should have made the body temperature, the average human body temperature just be 100 degrees.
Yeah.
And then they could have relayed it.
Worked
And then
everything back from there.
And then when you're dead and like cold and over with, that room temperature, that's 0.
Okay.
Yeah. And then everything else you can work out in between those two numbers.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter what room temperature is anywhere else. It's room temperature here.
Yeah.
Because room temperature in Montana is whatever that isn't room temperature.
Yeah.
Plus 78 degrees is what we have our air conditioner set at. It's not basking.
It's not basking.
I don't know how cold it is over there that you're setting the heater up to 78, but to get it basking. But I don't know. But interesting facts though about how I didn't know the rumor or whatever it is to how they got the mile. That was interesting. And I have never ever in my life used a furlong.
Yeah, I haven't either.
And I'm not quite sure how knots work, but I know it has to do with knots on a rope that are a specific distance apart. And you drop the rope down in the boat for a certain amount of time and it's supposed to pull the rope down.
Okay.
And so however many knots get pulled underwater over a certain time is how fast you're traveling.
Okay.
Or something like that. And I'm sure that has something to do with whatever Nick was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's right up there with, time and temperatures and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. So I think we just learned a little bit more about Nick's autism.
Yep.
No,
sure.
I'd still think I'm like, why do we got to use a system based on an ox plowing a field?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
it makes sense that it's once you get into certain bases, it's more easily divisible by 3s and 5s, etc. But like, you can divide the metric system has 3s and 5s in it. Why don't you?
Yeah, what is a third of 100?
Yeah, 30, 33.333.
Yeah.
So,
somewhere between 33 and 34.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm still not sold. That's fun history. I'm still not sold on its usefulness.
No, it's just
the imperial system.
Yeah, don't set it to 19.6. Just set it to 19.
Yeah, 19 or 20
or 20.
Yeah. Is that like a
or 19.5?
How many 19 to 20 is that a?
I mean, it's 5 degree difference.
2.5 degree difference. 5.5 degree Fahrenheit difference.
Do I need to pull that up?
I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. Moving on.
All right.
Well, it's almost 2. It's roughly 2 degrees, almost 2 degrees. No, that's not right. It's a little over a degree per. It's like 1.3 degrees Celsius for every 1 degree Fahrenheit or something like that.
Yeah, it's go 19 or 20 degrees Celsius. You'll be fine.
So yeah, you're walking a fine line there, kind of like the metric system.
All right, next up.
Ready.
Is Donnie again.
Donnie.
Let's hear what he's got to say.
Ready.
Jimmy! And Tyler. But Jimmy!
Yeah.
Jimmy, you're I'm listening to, I don't know what episode it is, one of the voicemails, and somebody has suggested, I think it might have been Tyler from Texas? I don't know. Suggested checking out the Peanut Butter and Pickle, and I haven't done that, but I'm willing to give it a try, and it would have to be the dill. No bread and butter. They just don't cut it. But he started talking about doing, say, like vodka with a pickleback. That's a thing, okay. But I can't explain why. I don't know how this started, but amongst the Texas Rover people, there's a whole thing about pickle shine, and when that comes out, let's just say it's not for everybody, and even those that will drink it, some of them probably shouldn't. Things happen that you may or may not remember if you start partaking in the pickle shine. But as long as you're talking about alcohol and pickles, I can't help but think of that. And I know none of the other Rover guys, none of the Texas boys are going to be listening to you and get this, but let's just say it's an acquired taste. And I haven't fully acquired it. I can drink it, but it's best to stay away from it, really. It just, bad things might happen, and you might end up, my God, you could end up owning a Toyota or something. Who knows? All right, I'll leave you with that. And, I don't even have to tell you about what suckage is. Okay, all right.
I'm intrigued.
Okay.
How
about
the hell
pickle
do they
shine?
make? Yeah, what do they make? Like,
I don't know.
Where's the sugar come from? Vinegar,
butter and chips, the butter chip pickles.
Well, no, I mean, I guess are they making it out of cucumbers?
I don't know.
And then, because typically pickles have like vinegar in it.
Okay.
And I mean, don't quote me on this, but it's like I don't think sugars last very well in vinegar, or at least vinegar flavor completely overpowers sugar.
Yeah.
So, and I know when you make alcohol, you need sugar and yeast, and the yeast eats the sugar and poops out alcohol. So I'm kind of confused about how this is all made.
Okay.
But I do know RoverCon is either soon or happening or just happened or something. So Rover Don, get me some pickle shine so I can try it out.
There you go.
I'm down.
I've never had pickle shine.
No.
Never heard of it.
Neither have I. Yeah.
I used to drink pickle juice though.
Me too. Love it.
Yep. It's good. All right. Next up.
Yeah. Last one.
Zach from Oklahoma.
Zachary.
Here we go.
What's up, Jimmy and Tyler? Zach from Oklahoma.
Hi, Zach.
Responding about Cayce's. Now, I think I would have to disagree. Well, not necessarily disagree with FU Bob, but I was impressed of how good the pizza was. Because I visited my cousin in Arkansas, and he got a breakfast pizza. And I tried it, and I was like, this is actually pretty good. Better than I thought it would be for a gas station. Would I regularly go get pizza there? No, not at all. I was not impressed enough to make this my new ADHD food item to consume every other day. No. There's a lot more better pizza places to go to, especially in OKC, that I can go and enjoy a nice slice of pizza. First being Empire, and then Eastside Pizza, and then Hault Pizza Kitchen is pretty good. I would describe it as burnt pizza tastes good because they use a wood fire grill or oven to fix the pizzas and stuff. What other pizza? Oh, the Wedge is pretty good. It's not the best, but I don't know. Those are just the ones that I like to go to here in OKC. Oh, can't forget about Hideaway Pizza. Hideaway Pizza is pretty good, but it's not the best. But I definitely say it's better than Cayce's. But anyways, I'm gonna go climb some plastic rocks. Y'all keep crawling. I'll see you on the next one.
Pizza in Oklahoma.
Yep. I don't think I can name that many pizza places.
I can't. The only pizza place I really know is Pizza Source Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Round Table.
That's like those are commercialized ones.
Round Table, Domino's, and Little Caesars. I think we
yeah.
can wipe off the board.
Yeah.
But can you name another one?
Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
The one
Downtown Pizza in Roseville.
Okay. Pizza Source Rex is the big one we go to. It's down in Midtown Sacramento.
Okay.
And then there's a really cool local pizza restaurant in Citrus Heights. I think it is. What is it called? The Gold Hills Posse has their club meets there. No. Mark and Monica's.
Mark and Monica's.
Yeah, that one's a really good one. Yeah.
Never been there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little spot.
Yeah.
Good pizza, good food, all around great food there.
Okay.
So, and it's a local place. The Mark and Monica are Generation 1 and now Generation 2 is running and managing the restaurant. So, really cool place if you guys are ever in kind of not even central Sacramento. It's up further. Citrus Heights area. Orangevale. Mark and Monica is an awesome little pizza restaurant. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to go try, what was it called? The Sirius?
Ciro's?
I forgot. The place FU Bob suggested.
I don't remember.
Whenever we're over there, we'll try it.
Yep.
At some point. Yep. Gas station pizza.
Oh, the gas station ones. Cayce's.
Yeah. Cayce's, that one. Yeah. All right. We'll keep our eyes out.
There you go.
Cool.
That does it for today's snail mail.
Yeah.
Hope you guys all enjoyed that. I got to hear from a few more of you guys. Some fun little topics there. If you guys have anything else you want to call in about, please do. 916-345-4744 is the phone number. It's down in the show notes if you didn't understand that because I'm talking too fast. And I think that's about all we got.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Be safe. We'll see you on Monday.
Bye-bye.
The number you have called has been disconnected.